Alright, this is RunMichigan.com, talking to Zach here at the 25K Riverbank Run. And he was 5th overall, 4th US, and now is this, have you run the 25K before?
First time. But I've heard a lot about it. Obviously, I lived in Michigan for a little while, and this was a big race last year. Back when I was on the Hans's team, a bunch of the Hans's guys ran it last year, so I'd heard a lot about it. Wanted to do it. I've always thought I was more of a longer distance guy, so definitely more in my wheelhouse in terms of distance. So I've always wanted to come, and it was a great event. They put on, Greg Meyer hosts a great race, so I was really happy to come out and run it today.
And how does it feel coming in from Colorado?
It feels great. It feels really great on the lungs to come down from altitude. I adjusted pretty quickly there, but it's hard to base exactly where you're at on fitness because workouts they're a lot different out there. You got to adjust for the altitude, and you never know. It affects every person differently. So I was just hoping to come down and feel good. And it definitely, the first few miles I was running at a decent clip and felt really easy aerobically. So it was definitely a good feeling. A lot easier than running at altitude, definitely.
And how'd the race go off for you there today?
It went pretty well. I felt really comfortable through about like 10K, halfway. We were running as a big pack for a while. A few guys made a move. I just didn't want to go too fast too early. I think they moved around maybe like 4 or 5. I just hung back. There was a pack of about 5 of us. Craig Leon, Ryan Bach, Jesse Cherry, a couple other guys. And then right around like 7 or 8, I tried to make a move on that pack. Going through the hills, I just pushed up there. It was me and Ryan for a little while. Then I made another push up one of the bigger hills. And then pretty much ran by myself from about 11 to the finish. I just tried to maintain that. I never really looked back, so I could hear people cheering, and I wasn't exactly sure where Ryan was. So that's always kind of tough mentally. I just try to keep pushing. The guys up ahead, Krista and Brett, they were right there the whole time. Every time it seemed like I was reeling them in, they would extend the lead, and I just never really was able to get in a rhythm and try to run them down. But, I was really happy with the 4th place finish. Previous best was 8th at the US 20K in terms of national championship. So this was a big PR in terms of time and place at a national championship. So I was really happy with it.
And are you training for anything else right now, or?
The next race will be the US half.
Okay.
And I think that's about 4 weeks or so. So this was a good indicator. I came through the half in about 64:30, I think, somewhere around there, which was a good time overall for me. That's
right.
That's not that far off my half marathon PR. Hoping to come back in about 4 weeks, maybe try and run close to about 63 minutes or so. I think that's doable with a few more weeks of training. So we'll see. We'll see where that puts me. It's going to be a good field, and I just hope to run strong, stay injury-free. I felt all right. Hips tightened up a little bit, and we're having a little bit of Achilles problems, but overall everything felt pretty good today. So I'm just hoping that 4 weeks can come back and have a good showing.
Right. Yeah. So how do you feel being back here in Michigan?
I like it. I always like Michigan. They put on great races. The running scene is always energetic, always fun to do races here. And, it's good to be back, and good to have another good showing back here in Michigan. It's been a little while.
All right, and will we see you at the Crim this summer?
We'll see. The only race I have figured out is US half. Depending on which fall marathon I do, I haven't decided that. That'll probably affect which summer races I'll do. So depending on where I am, it might fit in the schedule. We'll have to see. But I hear Crim's obviously a great race.
Right.
If it fits in, I'd love to come back and do it.
All right. Well, it'd be great to see you this summer.
Yeah, I'd love to be back.
And good to see you. And now, how long have you been in Colorado training now?
Only about a month and a half.
Okay.
I just moved out, I think, middle of April, middle of March. So it's been about a month and a half, and everything's been going good. The first 2 weeks were definitely an adjustment, going from sea level to altitude, but I was able to adjust pretty quick, start running faster workouts. So, I think it's really, really helped, especially on these longer races, getting strength in up there. And hopefully, as I get more adjusted to it, become fully acclimated. It'll only help going further, coming down the sea level. I'm really glad I made the move. I think it's definitely going to pay off in the future. It's already paying off now, and hopefully, especially like the marathon and things like that. Working with Brad Hudson and his group Hudson Training Systems. They've got a great setup out there. They have a partnership with the Boulder Community Hospital and the Boulder Center for Sports Medicine. So they take great care of the elites there. They coach, recreational runners, everyone with all abilities, and they just got a really good thing going. It's fun to be a part of it, and their elite group's only getting better, so it'll be interesting to see where things go. But I'm really happy out there. Training's been going well, so I can't complain.
All right. Well, congratulations out here.
All right, thanks. It's good talking.